1991, I wrote football articles for the Adelaide News, way before a lot of other people ever did. You can see I even had my own caricature, the News had there, and it was actually taken. Marg Ralston used to write it with me, fantastic journalist, and again, it was something else that was there. 1994, I was part of the Face of Port. Let's get into the AFL. All we wanted to do was play the Crows in 1996. You know, like, it was one of the great things there. 1995, I did with my brother all the fitness work for Glenelg. I've written a heart rate fitness program. Again, I was actually taken as part of someone to take training, look at it, doing that. And by the way, the foreword for my book was written by someone named Neil Craig. Who he is. 1996, I married Mark. He's the doctor for the Port Magpies in the SANFL. You don't believe that's a really important role for women? Look, listen, I don't like football. He doesn't become the doctor. They don't have one. Really, people don't even think about that, but half the reason they can't get support staff, women don't like the game, they don't come along. Sitting here for an entire day watching the 17s and 19s sometimes, you have to love the game. 1998, encouraged Dad to write a book and began organising the early chapters of Dynasty. Michelangelo wrote it with Dad. I was the one that got it started, said, Dad, let's put everything down on record. 2000, I had an AFL research grant, something completely different, an investigation of the rate, type and nature of injuries associated with junior Australian rules football. We've had 2 published articles from that, found out an awful lot about it. Again, I think the AFL could do more with the answer, and one of the things you'll see later on, 2001, Port Noarlunga, invited to a men's training down there. They invited me to take it. The next year they actually got rung up and offered me the chance to coach for the season, which I thought was fantastic, you know, like too far for me to go. No money, you know, but come down and coach us. And I lived in Balaclava, and Mark's a New Zealander, by the way, and when we lived in Balaclava, it was fantastic. He was doctoring up there, so he was in the team. And when Mark was in the team, don't hit the doctor, that was one of the rules. The New Zealand doctor also didn't know how to play, so I stood in the pocket and generally told him where to go, which I do often, and he had to umpire, because everyone in the team up there at some stage has to boundary umpire. And of course Mark didn't know what he was doing, so I said, I'll do it for him. And they said, you can't do it. I worked out if you don't have a penis, it's really hard to boundary umpire. So they'd rather have a bloke who's never played than a woman who might know what to do. I'm just telling it like it is. 2001 began working for the Power, developing coaching courses and resources like skill cards that are used by us and also some school groups. From 1997, I worked on the Essendon, my brother and I ran the Essendon football camp. We did the whole thing, we developed it, we mapped it, and we taught it with a lot of the Essendon guys, right through to this year, doing all the Port Adelaide clinics and family days, being in charge of all of those. I've now developed a game called Footy for All, which I'm hoping the AFL might listen to. It's done in conjunction with all my kids at school. It's a game, modified game with smaller numbers, similarities, again, invented by a woman with a whole lot of kids, including a whole lot of boys who've been drafted. Trying to get people to actually listen and say, maybe some of these modifications are better, takes a while, but they are starting to listen. And again, to be played on there. And this is when the kids and the adults showed that you could play the game before the Crows Power match last year. And again, you can see me giving instructions on the board. Really easy to do, everyone picks it up quickly. 2003 Women Footballer of the Year. 2003, again, something I'm really proud about. I wrote the Marcus football book, and then my brother came through and made sure it was correct, you know, as you always do. Released it in 2004, and it's something that we're really proud of. 2003, another way you can get, I tuned Stephen Salovek. He got a 20 in extension studies for football, and we both got to go to Government House. So something completely different. 2003 to 2006, football coaching the Sacred Heart Senior Girls. You might notice, by the way, we don't have any football uniforms for girls in Sacred Heart. We're only the best footy school in the state. I had to borrow the Power ones. So again, just in case you think about resources, same sort of thing happens there. 2004 PE course, I developed a whole skills and checklist for it. It's now used extensively by all the PE kids doing it as a thing, so again, done by a female. 2004 also organised a women's footy round showcase with Fox Footy, where we played the Crows women, had a great time, had a footy dream, something different, had a dream come true. This year, I've worked out a way, we're doing work education, and there's 42 boys actually doing football as a full education subject at Year 12. So there's 42 boys that can actually use that, all their football as part of this. We do it at Port in conjunction with Open Access, and Sacred Heart also run it. It's a stage 2 work education. No girls are doing it. Reason is because you have to be able to go through and be employed, and you have to be playing at a top level and training twice a week. There is one girl I've seen who could probably do that, 2 maybe, but they're not doing Year 12. But again, at least it's an opportunity. SANFL, I'm really happy to say I'm working with it, but I think a bloke might have thought about this a while ago. Took a woman to do it. 2005, great debate, really proud of this. Michelangelo's up the back of the ground. We actually won the debate that a woman contributes to football just as much as guys do. 2006, we put into the Indigenous Research Council to look at the importance of testimony competence. I've got a psychology degree in tribunal outcome for Indigenous versus non-Indigenous footballers. So again, research, another area that women can go into and do really quite well in the AFL. You're going to ask at some stage, can anyone play? The girl can play. Erin Phillips, possibly the only woman I know who could have ever been a rookie. Sensational, now playing for Australia in basketball. Big problem is our best women athletes will actually play something else because there's a pathway. And how many women have a wedding football photo? And just to give you one quick look, I'm just going to show very quickly.
Actually, Jenny and I were saying all the time that if we were boys, we might be worth a bit of money.
I couldn't believe how hard they were going in, and there was girls hitting and shouldering them and a couple of mean sort of tackles out there.
For the record, South Australia had the sweet taste of thrashing the Vicks, 11 goals, 12, 78 to just 9 points. Stephen Titmus, 7, nightly news.
Jenny Williams.
Just another thing here, just to show you. Another job I had was with Sports Medicine Australia, and we actually developed Smart Play, which is a major thing again, a computer whole thing that can be used with kids. And again, it's another thing females can be involved in, computer technology and football. And this was all developing and put again on the Footy Show. So a lot of this has actually got publicity. And
Yes, now it's time here for the final showcase. Here is a wonderful tribute to all
they did
the
matter for us,
Australia
and that's another thing. So lots of things to show you, lots of different areas that you can go into, but I wanted to show you women can do anything in footy. Thank you.